So you're saving for retirement, right? But are you making this mistake and don't even know it? Today I'm sharing how people are making this mistake with their retirement and they don't even know that it's a mistake. I'm Dakota Grady, the Money Coach, and I'm all about helping you to master your finances. Let's dive into the conversation. You're investing and you think you're doing well. But are you really? Drop in the chat below if you think you're going to outlive your retirement. Today I'm discussing this one mistake that people might be making with their retirement and then more, but I'm going to also share with you how to overcome it. So the first mistake is people are not learning about financial literacy. Your retirement is a part of financial literacy. Understanding, saving, investing, budgeting your money, paying off debt, interest rates, all those things are a part of financial literacy. In fact, there's one study done by TIAF Institute, and it said 34% of some people correctly answered the personal finance index questions. That means that a lot of people did not answer the question correctly. When I got out of high school, I couldn't write a check. Yeah, I'm dating myself, but I can't write a check, y'all. I didn't know how to write a check. I mean, that's not good. I learned about math, science, music, all these different concepts for academia, but they didn't teach me how to handle money. That's terrible. They teach you how to work a job, but they don't teach you how to manage your finances. That's not good. So you're just like me probably. Went to school, high school, college, and you didn't learn anything about personal finances. You learned about Aristotle and poetry and all these things. Don't really, I'm not saying they don't have value, but do you use those things on a daily basis? Probably not. But you sure use money every single day for the most part. Groceries, rent, mortgage, car payments. You pay things daily with your finances, but they aren't teaching it. Well, some states are requiring now, but before they required it, people really weren't teaching personal finances. That's why people are struggling, because they don't know how to handle their finances. They know how to work a job, start a business, but they don't know how to manage their finances. And that's why, in my opinion, why people struggle financially, because they don't understand the importance of handling money. So they go through life, have all the money go through their hands when they earn income through a job or a business, and they don't invest any of it, don't save any of it. They just get it and they just spend it, and that's it. That's a bad plan for your finances. And that's why people are struggling, in my opinion. Second mistake people are making, in my opinion, is they don't understand investing. They don't understand stocks, bonds, mutual funds. They don't understand the market itself. The stock market is simply where you go and buy assets such as stocks, which are ownership in the company. You give a company your money, and that company uses your money to fund their business, to provide goods and services to customers. And then in return for that, they may give you a reward, a dividend, which is earnings, income to you. Or you may give money to a company as in the form of a bond. They borrow money from you, and they're going to give you the principal back at the end of when the bond matures or expires. And over time, they're going to give you interest, which is a form of income as well. So you have those two dynamics simply, stocks and bonds. Mutual funds is a group of stocks or a group of bonds, depends on what you have, a bond mutual fund or a stock mutual fund. But there are groups of stocks, for example. People pool their money together, a fund manager manages that fund, they buy different stocks that will help that particular fund grow. And over time, you have a big balance in your retirement account. You live off that, either the principal or the interest, or the principal or the dividend, depending on what kind of fund you have. But you have these assets you can buy to grow your wealth. Again, understanding these things are important. You also pay taxes on things too. When you take money out of your account, so you have a 401k or Roth IRA. Now, Roth IRA, you don't pay taxes. When you take it out, you pay taxes before you put the money into the account to invest. A 401k is opposite. You put money into the account before you pay taxes on it. And when you take money out of the account, when you retire, then you pay taxes on it. So again, understanding investing is important. But this is the number one thing that people really are doing wrong with their retirement. And the thing is, they're not investing. They're not investing because they don't know about financial literacy. They don't understand investing. So that if they don't understand investing, they're not going to do investing. So it goes back to education. Are you empowering yourself? Are you educating yourself enough to know how to handle your finances so you can grow your money, whether you're earning it through a job or business, so that it can benefit you in the future when you want to retire? You not have to work 80 years. If you want to work, that's fine, but you should build yourself enough nest egg through retirement, whether it be 401k, 403b, 457 plan, or Roth IRA or traditional IRA, maybe a real estate, a business, whatever asset you're going to use, or assets, plural, that you're going to use to grow wealth for you. Make sure you have enough assets, wealth, so you don't have to work. You work because you want to, maybe because you enjoy it, but not because you need to work, you have to work. I hope this is beneficial to you. I hope that if you get something out of this, make sure you educate yourself through financial literacy. Learn about that. Secondly, understand investing before you invest. And third, invest. If your job has a retirement plan, they offer a 401k, invest in it. If they don't offer 401k, go get you a traditional IRA or Roth IRA and start investing outside of your job, because that way you have control of what's in the account. You can select your funds, you can select the mutual fund that you want, or maybe you can just do a brokerage account. Whatever the case may be, I just want to encourage you to get educated and start investing for your retirement, because it's your retirement, your future, and your life. If you want to continue to get value from these types of videos, watch this video, and I'll see you there.